Bean Soup Times is on a mission to create dope content that entertains, educates, and empowers the black community. We keep our ear to the ground, we ask, we report to you. We help black people to share their message. We promote real dialogue. We provide a platform to help give voice to the voiceless. We educate you on how to shop smart. Our passion is to inform you about black events, businesses, organizations, and entertainers. We are black owned. We are Black Chicago. We are the award-winning Bean Soup Times.
Got to spark my heart for y'all. Y'all started off with that lesson, man. Appreciate it.
Sean Michelle's Homemade Ice Cream is the only place to go when the ladies crave delicious old-fashioned homemade ice cream. Their vanilla tastes just like Grandma used to make it. With over 35 flavors, all made with the freshest ingredients, Kathy has never had banana pudding ice cream this good. It's homemade ice cream the way you remember, and Sean Michelle's doesn't upset your stomach. Enjoy it in-store or take it to go. Sean Michelle's. Fall in love again.
First-time customers, buy one, get one free.
My name is Dolphin Norris. I'm one of the owners of Dan's Soul Food and Cafe, located at 2523 West 79th Street. Best in the Midwest. My partner is my mother. She's the oldest, wisest living person I know. She can look at her food and tell you if it's right or wrong. She wants three things. She wants her food to be good, she wants her place to be clean, and she wants excellent customer service. Well, we've been surviving the pandemic better than ever. We've shut down the sit-down part. However, our carry-out, Uber Eats, and DoorDash has been up about 20-30%. But the main thing is that we're servicing people correctly, making sure they got good food at a good price, and they're comfortable with it, and they know that our place is clean.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I am Adeline Bracey, the Mississippi Queen. I have been in this neighborhood for 46 joyful years. And I've been coming to Dan's Soul Food because his food is so good, I closed my restaurant to start eating here. And I'm here today because of the $6 holla. This chicken is so succulent. I mean, tender, juicy, and the flavor, oh my goodness. Hey people, if you haven't been here, you must. It is a must if you live in the city of Chicago, especially on the south side. But if your car travels to the suburbs or wherever, come into the city. Enjoy Dan's Soul Food and Bakery. And tell them I told you so. My name is Adeline Bracey, and I approve this message.
Hi, my name is Linda Hardison, and I've been coming to Dan's Soul Food for years on top of years. Listen, this is the place to come when you want some soul. White folks, if y'all don't have no soul, come on down. You're going to get it here, I promise you. If you don't get it in your wiggle, you'll get it in your plate. Just kidding. But this is good food, and we just want to thank our sister for being here for so long. She's a staple in our community, and we just thank you for that, sister. All right, y'all, have a blessed one. Come on down and eat at Dan's Soul Food.
Greetings. My name is Toure Muhammad, the founder of Bean Soup Media. Greetings. My name is Toure Muhammad, the founder of Bean Soup Media. We are a content and digital marketing strategy company that empowers the brands of small businesses. We are a passionate team of designers, writers, photographers, and most importantly, problem solvers. And we come together to help you tell your story.
Brother Toure, you shared a post about our business a few years ago. It's reached almost 50,000 people within about 30 days. Brother Toure, through yourself, we have had so much media coverage, newspapers. We're talking about the Channel 7, Channel 9. You have brought so much attention to Sean Michelle's Homemade Ice Cream, and I will never stop supporting Bean Soup Times and Black Chicago Eats. And I wish that others will also take a closer look what you have to offer, because we have benefited. Just take a look at Sean Michelle. Take a look down the street. See the line to the next block. That's as a direct result of the social media that you posted. That's as a direct result of the live testimonies that you've done in Sean Michelle's. That's as a direct result of the writings that you've written up on Sean Michelle's homemade ice cream. And so God has really blessed you first to have a love for our community, to have a love for black businesses, and want for your brother what you want for yourself.
In the building with us is Brother Toure Muhammad. He is the marketing genius behind Sissy's Taco. But Toure has been one of the pioneers in marketing, black marketing in Chicago. He did the, was it Black, not Black 7? Taste of Black Chicago. Doing it like the real, for y'all real marketers out there, bring us the food in the morning. I'm telling you. And then I just had some gummies too. Oh, my cousin. And they warm. I'm telling you, got the studio all smelling up. On paper bags. Toure Muhammad, you see him, check out Bean Soup Times. Check him out, all of his clients. Also, let me tell you what. He also represents Sean Michelle, right? So check him out. He's also, man, I know they let me tell you what. Shout out to Sean Michelle. You know I'm an ice cream connoisseur. So I love their ice cream. But boy, that line, good Lord, you got the parking wait and sit there and it'd be like down the block. Shout out to, and he also is a writer over at The Final Call, right? So Brother Toure Muhammad, extensive history, doing it like the marketing directors. We need to get you a gym shoe contract next, so you can bring the gym shoes in too. But I'm gonna tell y'all what, Sissy's Taco Bar doing their thing, popping up on a Friday. We're gonna be smashing these on air. Toure, thank you so much, my brother.
You guys, Brown Sugar Bakery has been using Bean Soup Times since 2009. We established our Facebook page 11 years ago. Look at that. We've grown as a company and with Bean Soup Times. It's always been looking out for us and enticing all of you. I love you, Toure, for enticing my wonderful customers that are both Facebook fans and Instagram fans. I highly recommend Bean Soup Times, especially if you're brand new to social media or relatively new to social media, because Toure will make sure that he kindly and patiently walks you through getting up to speed online.
Greetings. What's going on, brothers and sisters? Peace. Assalamu alaikum. I pray that you are doing well today, that you are encouraged and excited for a brand new day. Of course, many of us are in a reflective mode because this is a quote unquote new year, right? This is a new opportunity. So many of us have been frustrated, been confused, been just thrown for loops because of 2020. And obviously, you know, we can't act as if there has not been tremendous change and tremendous challenges that many of us have faced, that has caused us to, you know, and maybe in some ways lose faith, maybe in some ways lose confidence in the future, and maybe even in some ways be hoping that, you know, 2021 is a whole lot different. Now, obviously, you know, I think all of us to a certain degree hope and pray that 2021 is different. But if you have a resolve, if you have a focus on the Creator, and I'm not talking to you as if I got this all figured out, but I'm sharing with you what I have learned as I listen to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, and he guides us and instructs us on perspective. So the perspective that he has given us is to pray for the peace of Almighty God Allah, and pray that he give you the strength that you need to handle whatever challenges come your way. If you are prepared to handle those challenges, you can remain at peace knowing that the God, Almighty God Allah, has you covered and has your back, and that just as he has been with you through hard times in the past, he'll be with you in the hard times now. The problem most time that we have is that God doesn't leave us, but we leave God. And most time he even still covers us despite our foolishness. But it's only us that think that he is not with us. So man, whatever your religion, whatever your faith is, this is a moment for us to lean more into his understanding, to pick up the Bible, pick up the Quran, study nature, and of course, listen to men of God who can give you guidance. There's some people that give you some great ideas, some great thoughts, but the one that I have been listening to and the world has been blessed to listen to, that is consistently given tremendous right guidance, is the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. He of himself tells you that what he shares with you was based upon and given to him by his teacher, the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And if we can listen to the guidance from these men, we will understand more about God. We'll understand more about ourselves. We'll understand more about the enemy to ourselves and to God. And we'll understand tremendously the time and what must be done. And this time that we're living in, that type of guidance is so critical and so important. So anyway, I always want to give you all some kind of quick message and inspiration of motivation that I've been reflecting on in that today. And this is just an appetizer because we got a brother here, man. I'm so excited to talk to this brother because not only have I known him for, man, since I was in my teens. Since I was in my teens, man, I've known this brother, and consistently he has been a tremendous follower of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. He has been a brother that goes into the highways and the byways. I got a question for him because in my recollection, I don't know, and I told you I've been knowing him since I'm in my teens. As far as I know, he can correct me if I'm wrong, but I've never known him to punch a clock and work for anybody. At least maybe when he was in his teens. But so we'll see. We'll see. And then we'll talk to him and get this from him. But man, I'm so excited to bring on my brother Damon Jones, aka YoungKhanThaDon. Assalamu alaikum.
Like salam. Let's get it. Hold on, let me make sure my tie right. Let me.
You looking good, man. Looking good. Yes, sir.
Somebody got to represent.
Man, brother, how are you doing?
Oh man, I'm doing fine by God's grace, man, and honored to be here in 2021 because there's a whole lot of people that started out 2020 that didn't finish the race by December 31st. So I'm blessed. I'm highly favored, as the Christians would say. I'm thankful. I'm all good, as they would say in the hood. Hey man, I'm ready to get it in, brother Toure. I'm honored to be on the Bean Soup Times show. I made it. If I made it to the Bean Soup Times platform, I made it, man. I'm official like a whistle. Come on, let's get it.
Man, well, you know what it is, brother. Man, I appreciate that, but you've been official. When you hit me up, you already on my mind. And when you said, man, what I gotta do to earn an interview, man, you've already earned it, man. I've been slipping and not having you on earlier, or throughout the years, man. But man, first, let's give some background and some history because there's so many that definitely know who you are. There may be some that know bits and pieces, but man, let's start. I'm gonna kick it off from my meeting with you. And you was a prolific rapper when I met you when I was in my teens. I think you were in your teens too, if I'm not mistaken. And you were like the Good Samaritan. You and Brother Hashim was the Good Samaritan, man. Some ruffians that hit me and Brother Ray and somebody else upside the head and left us on the side of the road.
Hey.
And we made a phone call to General James, aka Aziz Muhammad, and you came. You was one of that dynamic duo that came to get us off the side of the road.
hey, let that one show for the record. My brothers, they were stranded on the highway in Indiana, in the racist state of Indiana. I got the call as the captain of the FOI at Mosque number 74. I was Brother Nuri Muhammad's captain at the time as well, but I got the call, say, hey man, we got 3 of our brothers. They about 60 miles out, Brother Damon. We need to send a rescue team immediately to go retrieve our brothers, man. They broke down. We got to go get them. So we went, we did what the soldiers would do, and man, the rest, as they say, is history. So from there, we've been rocking ever since, and I've been seeing you do a mighty work, brother. You've been doing the Bean Soup Times. You wrote a book about the history of the Nation of Islam. I have my copy. I don't know what happened to it, but it's in my heart. Hey, man, I'm very proud of you, brother, and all of the great work that you've been doing tirelessly in the community for years in the mighty city of Chicago, Illinois.
Man, thank you, brother. Praise be to Allah, man. I feel the same way about you. And you know, man, from coming over there on the west side when, man, XN was holding it down, not only on the west side of Chicago, but the south side. Everybody in Chicago knew about XN, that powerful Chicago-based hip-hop group that if they didn't know nothing else, they knew y'all was deep and that y'all were orange and that y'all could rap.
And an interesting story about that, how we came about those colors of orange and black. A lot of people don't know that we would be considered one of the pioneer groups of Do for Self. As a matter of fact, they called us the No Limit Records of Chicago. That was the only people that they could think of to remotely compare us to, because we outsold every artist that was in Chicago, both locally and nationally. I didn't say we outsold them in the whole country, but Chicago was ours. Nobody outsold Soldiers at War. Shout out to the 5-star General James, aka Brother Aziz Muhammad, Brother Hashim Redeemed Hakeem, Killer C the Wild Child, Shotgun Slim, Mo Mike, man, we put it down night and day. We will be out on the street corner, hand to hand, pushing CDs, pushing tapes. The people saw us on 87th and the Dan Ryan. They saw us on 79th and Stony Island. They saw us on 55th and the Dan Ryan. They saw us on the north side. They saw us on the west side of Chicago, Austin and Madison. Man, we put it in. North Avenue in Austin, man, we was putting it in. We didn't have social media. No, you had to get it out the mud, as they say. So we sold over 200,000 copies on our own as independent artists. And there became a bidding war where all of the labels were going after us. Even Atlantic Records, they wanted me as a solo artist, Brother Toure. They said, we want to make you an offer that you can't refuse. We want you. My rap name was Jesus, GZUS at that time. It was Jesus. And they said, no, we don't want the whole group. We just want you. And we want to give you an $11 million deal with $100,000 signing bonus. But we don't want the rest of the group. We want you. Well, I roll with the team, man. It ain't no big eyes and little U's. And Brother Aziz, the 5-star General, and Brother Ron Muhammad, shout out to Brother Ron, and the great Sister Wendy Muhammad, a.k.a. Sister Sashta. They can bear witness. They were in the meeting. I wasn't even in the meeting. And they said, well, we want him. We want to give $11 million for him. We want to give $100,000 signing bonus for him on Atlantic Records. And at that time, I was working hard as both being inside of the nation and inside of the rap group. And so we wanted to keep the group together. We didn't want to break the group up. We wanted to push the whole squad forward. So it was agreed upon that I would sign and open the door for the rest of the group to come behind me, kind of like how they did with Nelly and the St. Lunatics from back in the day, or how they did Juvenile with Cash Money taking over for the 9-9. I was that one out of our group, not because of me, but because of what the people thought and what people in the industry thought, that they wanted your brother to be the one. So as they started working, you know, as fickle as this industry could be, the deal never transpired. But I was the one that they wanted. And after that, the group later kind of disbanded. Some of the members went their own separate ways. But I kept on rapping. I kept on writing. I kept on pushing. Moved to the great city of Gary, Indiana, man, and became YoungKhanThaDon. And ever since then, I went from Jesus to become a YoungKhanThaDon. And that's been my name since the early 2000s, man. And I still been putting it down even as late as 2021. Oh, I still got bars now. Make no mistake about that one.
Oh man, I know you do. I've been hearing some of them on your page for sure.
Come on.
And I've been hearing. So I said, wait a minute, I ain't never heard that before. That's something new right there.
Yeah, I got a catalog, bro. I could do a versus battle with whoever wanted right now. I'm over 325 songs strong right now.
Yes, sir. Man, so man, talk, man, it's so beautiful. And you talk about what I heard was brotherhood, what I heard was unity, what I heard was working together and bringing the whole, together. Talk a little bit about Islam and the brotherhood and the sisterhood of Islam and how it's impacted you.
Oh man, well, as far as the impact, there will be no Young Khan if it wasn't for the OG Khan, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. That's who I named myself after, because I wanted to be the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan to the rap world. I wanted to be the Louis Farrakhan of the MCs. Yeah, y'all could be Young this, you could be Little that, you could be Baby, you could be Slim, you could be Drake, you could be Migos, but me, I want to be Farrakhan of rap. When I speak, I want you to hear the life-giving teachers of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad coming over the microphone and coming across a beat. I wanted to be able to feed you knowledge, wisdom, and understanding and put it in that fine language that I know, to where you still could kind of get your party on a little bit. You still could be able to, turn up a little bit. You still could get lit, but I would be lighting up while you were getting lit. I would be lighting up the inside of your mind with the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that God blessed me with the talent and the ability to be able to do. So I was inspired. I was a rapper before I joined the Nation of Islam. And when I heard the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad through the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, I say, oh, that's it for me right there. Oh, I say no more for me. So as I evolved and I changed, my lyrics began to change. I dedicated myself. I was a student in college in my sophomore year at IUPUI. I was majoring in art and commercial art. So I wasn't no dummy walking around now. But when I heard the supreme wisdom, I said, you know what, college, I'll see you a little later. I come back to y'all. Ain't no sense of me paying all this money to go in debt with y'all when there's a God on scene giving the black man the supreme wisdom. What good is an inferior education when you got the supreme wisdom? So I was so zealous and gung-ho that I asked my captain at that time, Brother Minister Aziz, as they called him, Minister James 2X. I asked him if he would drive me to my college so I could withdraw from college, and I would dedicate my life to the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the resurrection and the salvation of the black nation here in the wilderness of North America. And I've been on that job ever since then, over the last 30 years of my life. So that's the impact that it had on me.
Man, beautiful. So there's one message that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan has brought to us and made very clear: do for self.
Come on with it now.
Now, some of us start doing for self, but, and I know you heard the question, man. Correct me if I'm wrong. Have you ever punched a clock?
I did punch a clock. Before I joined the Nation, I worked at a restaurant called Rally's Hamburgers, which is now called Checkers, because Checkers bought out Rally's. But I worked there for 2 years before I joined the Nation of Islam. And when I joined, I heard that we should do for self. And when I heard about the power of the God of the Nation of Islam, I said, well, if they know a God that's that powerful, if I would just give of myself and sacrifice myself to serve his cause, if he didn't help me to do for myself and be able to depend totally on him for my subsistence, I said, well, that ain't even the God that I'm looking for. So I'm going to try that God out. And I also, not only did I withdraw from college, but I left and gave them my 2 weeks notice at Rally's Hamburgers. I said, you know what? I'm out of here. I found a better employer. Yeah, I found somebody that the benefits was going to be way greater. I found somebody that told me I was going to get money, good homes, friendship, and all walks of life. That would be the French benefits right there. Or I had a health plan to go with it too, Brother Toure. It was called How to Eat to Live, book 1 and 2. Yeah, that was the guaranteed health plan right there. So that was my life insurance policy. Those are my benefits. And I left that job. I left that college. And from that day until now, I only worked a Foot Locker job for 1 week. And after they gave me my paycheck in this little envelope, they paid me in cash, bless their heart. They gave me a little over $100. When I looked in that envelope, I said $100. I could make more money than that selling fruit bags and sunflower seeds and raisins. Some of the old heads know what I'm talking about. They used to have these bags, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Sunflower seeds and raisins. Brother Quinn Cedric.
Brother Quinn Cedric, that's
Shout
right.
out to the OG Brother Quinn Cedric, man. The bean pie god right now. But I said I could make more money selling socks and face towels than this money. Y'all got time, my mind, and my brain power up 6 and 7 days a week, and you not going to compensate me. So I worked there for 1 week. But outside of that 1 week, ever since then, I've been doing for self the whole time. And the only time I worked that job was in 1996 or 97. But other than that, for my whole tenure of being inside of the Nation of Islam, I have done just that. And the God that I tried has blessed me beyond measure.
Man, I love it, brother, man. We could talk for so long, man, because I know you have so much to share. So, but this segues into this next aspect of the conversation I want to have with you. You are somebody we established now, been doing for self years, decades, right? And incredible body of work, incredible things that you've done to survive and thrive. But then you got in touch and became familiar with the ABS tribe and digital real estate. Now, talk about how that has enhanced what you've been doing, and talk a little bit about the spirit and the mindset you had to have to become a student of that digital real estate and part of the ABS tribe.
Man, and for those who wonder what the ABS tribe is, that is a community and a program within something called the ABS Institute, which stands for Assets Before Splurging. And it was founded by the legendary Black God himself, the great Jake Taylor Jacobs. He was the one who actually started the ABS Institute, and he later became a partner with Brother Ben X. The Brother Ben X, I call him the God of social media. That's what Brother Ben is, y'all. The man has over 500 million. That's a $500 million for those that need a little help with the math. A $500 million views on social media. The man had a YouTube page that had over 140,000 subscribers, I believe. They shut down his YouTube channel because he was teaching so hard and dropping so much knowledge. They abruptly just shut him down on YouTube. But guess what? He came back even stronger, and he's still rolling, and he got at least a good 40,000 now. And that's since they shut him down. But this brother, man, he's a genius. Him and Brother Jake Taylor Jacobs, those are two geniuses in my opinion. And so one day I happened to see him on Facebook. You know, I was scrolling through the hood, Brother Toure. You know, we used to be rolling through the hood, but now with the Facebook and the YouTube and the Snapchats and the TikToks, we don't roll through the hood no more. We scroll through the hood through our social media. So I was scrolling through the hood on Facebook, and I saw Brother Ben. He was filming himself on his way to the hospital because his wife was about to give birth to one of their children, and he was filming it, and he was so excited, and I became fascinated by his real life documentary, as I would call it, the Brother Ben X Show. So I was watching him. I didn't know who he was. I became fascinated with him. This was sometime in 2017, and something possessed me to inbox him. I didn't know him, but I was so impressed by him because he was working a job, I think, at that time, and he would get on his Facebook platform and talk about how one day he wanted to do for self, as we've always been taught in the Nation of Islam. He was tired of working this job and throwing boxes at FedEx. He said he got an epiphany one day. He said that no matter how many boxes he threw on the conveyor belt or on the back of the truck or wherever he was throwing them, he would not get paid any more money regardless to how many boxes he threw. And so it was at that moment that he realized that if he created a product, if he created a service, the more people that he was able to serve and the more people he could service, the more that he could get paid, because it's only 24 hours in a day. And no matter how hard you work, family, you're not able to scale time, because it's only 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 46 seconds. And if you're getting paid $12 an hour, even if you work 24 hours straight, the most you're going to get for $10 an hour is $240. So as a young man, he got that epiphany. I sent him this message and I said, brother, I really admire what you're doing. I gave him a little background, gave him my resume. I said, you know, I was Brother Nuri Muhammad's captain because I knew he was a big fan, as many people are throughout the country and different parts of the world, of the great Brother Nuri Muhammad. Shout out to him and Sister Terry Muhammad, man. They are doing a phenomenal job in representing the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. I am thankful just to have been a part of his journey, to help him in his early years of development. As he would tell many, and Brother Ben would even bear witness, we saw Brother Nuri a few months ago. After the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan spoke, and Brother Nuri looked at Brother Ben and pointed at me and said, this is the man that trained me in Islam. So I figured, Brother Toure, if I was good enough to have an impact and be able to train Brother Nuri, I could train a few more people along the way. So when I talked to Brother Ben, I didn't know he was going to call me, but I told him in whatever way that I could help him as a soldier, from one soldier to another, I would be honored. I didn't know anything about digital real estate, the ABS Institute, or any of that. All I knew was I saw this young man that was dedicated to helping our community, to teaching as much of the life-giving teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad as he possibly could. And I wanted to lend my assistance in whatever way that I could. So I extended myself to him, and lo and behold, the brother called me. And from there, we started to dialogue with one another. Every so often, he would hit me up. He would give pointers on how the best way to deliver the Final Call newspaper. What should you do when you're trying to do this or when you're trying to do that? And I just encouraged the brother to keep going. I said, brother, with what you doing, we are taught to raise the dead by the thousands. And there's no way that we could raise them by the thousands if we're only knocking on one or two doors at a time, or pulling up, or telling a car window to roll their window down one at a time, Brother Toy. I said, so what you doing, brother? God is blessing you to reach people with the message of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan by the tens and the hundreds of thousands and even the millions. There's no way that we have the reach that you have. So keep doing what you're doing, because you got the biggest mosque of them all. You got the biggest house of God of them all, because you're reaching them 50 times faster. You're like a lion walking back and forth in a cage 50 times faster. So you keep on doing what you're doing, brother, and watch how God will bless you in the process. This was before he blew up. This is before the great Brother BNX that y'all know. I'm just talking about a soldier, man. One that was on the front line in the community, raising his little family, growing up, doing the best that he could. I just wanted to help it. And so, lo and behold, about a year or so later, Brother Toure, he hit me up and asked me would I be on one of his rap songs with him. So he sends me the instrumental, and I wrote my part, and I listened to the beat, and I noticed the song structure of the beat was a little awkward. So I hit him up and I said, so how many bars do you want me to put on this song, in this verse? He said, a bar. What's that? I said to myself, are you serious? You telling me, brother, you a rapper and you don't even know what a bar is? He said, no, sir, I don't know what a bar is. I said, well, this is how you count a bar. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3. I say, when you get to 16, that's 16 bars. I said, whenever the beat starts, that's when you start. So he said, okay, well, put 16 on there then. I said, no problem. So for everybody that want to know, is Brother YoungKhanThaDon, to talk to brother how the science of writing a bar. So after the song, he called me and he said, do you know where I recorded that song at? I said, no, sir. You probably, I don't know, probably at a studio in your area. He said, no, sir. I recorded that in my closet on my cell phone. And I was flabbergasted because of the quality of the music and how it sounded. Me being a veteran of the recording studio, I just knew, Brother Toure, that the man had went to a studio. And when he told me he recorded this on an app on his phone in his closet, I said, can you send me the app? Because I was booking studio time. And I said, well, if it's this easy, I'm going to make I got my own studio now. YoungKhanThaDon Productions right in my closet. So he sent me the app. 2 months later, he called me. He said, I'm working on a book called Separation or Death. He said, I was wondering how much you would charge me to write the introduction to this book. I said, well, brother, first of all, please don't insult me by asking me what I would charge you. I said, because the answer is going to be absolutely nothing. What can I charge a man who has given his life to be on the front line to help the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan? Brother, I would be honored to write an introduction to a book for you to give my perspective. This is way before the ABS Institute, just for the record. This is way before I made a penny inside the ABS tribe. Okay, so I wrote the introduction. The brother comes out with the book. I'm just happy to be a part of the history because I felt that he was going to be an instrumental helper to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And if I could be a helper to the helper, hey, man, that's fine. That was good enough for me. I know how to play team ball, Brother Toure. If he was going to be Jordan, I ain't got no problem being Scotty. I'd come on in. I could be Dennis Rodman and just rebound the ball a few times. I don't have to be the one in the front as long as I can be on the stage. I ain't got to be on the stage as long as I can carry the uniforms. Just count me in wherever I can fit in. So about a year later, the brother, he's gaining momentum. He's gaining popularity. So I introduced him to Brother Enoch Muhammad from Hip Hop Detox, who has serviced over 300,000 at-risk youth throughout the United States of America, of which I'm a cultural specialist inside of Hip Hop Detox in Chicago. Shout out to Brother Enoch and Sister Miss Keisha, as they call her, Sister Keisha Muhammad. Shout out to her. And I brought Brother Ben to Hip Hop Detox. I say, I'm telling y'all, this brother is awesome, man. He got the whole social media game on lock. So he helped to elevate Hip Hop Detox online. And I was just so proud of him. And every now and then I would just talk to him. When he would call, he might be a little low in spirit. And I would just encourage him. It wasn't about no money. It wasn't about what kind of benefit I could get from him. It was just if he could pick my brain from some experience or some knowledge or some word that I could give him, to fill his spiritual cup up, to keep him going. That's what I was there for. I was like a spiritual gas station for him to be able to stop and get a fill up on Pump 10 and get back on the road of trying to free our people. So lo and behold, I started seeing these testimonies of people coming on Facebook, coming on Instagram. Every time I looked up, he even put a video up of me explaining the reality of God to some brothers inside of a van one day. And I noticed that caught about 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 views on it. I said, woo, wait, my name might be getting out there. Might not be too late to be great, Brother Toure. So after that, as he began to continue to do his work, I saw these testimonies of people making 4,000. 5,000, 10,000, 15,000. And I was like, well, what are they doing inside of his program called digital real estate? I kept hearing this term. I knew what real estate was, but I didn't know what digital real estate was. I said, oh, that's a whole different level of real estate right there. And so I called him. Because I had his number. I'm plugged like that, y'all. I had Brother Ben next on the line. So I called him. I said, Assalamu alaikum, brother. I've been hearing about your digital real estate, and I would like to be a student of that because I've been hearing how these people been making money. Is that something you think I would be good at based on what I know how to do? He said, oh, man, Brother Khan. He said, based on your hustle, based on your grind, your intelligence, I'm sure you would do just fine inside the digital real estate program. I said, okay, well, that's what I'm talking about. I said, well, how much is it? He said, sir, $19.97. I said, oh, that ain't nothing. I got $20 to put down on it. He said, no, sir, not $20. $1,997. I say, oh. I say, well, I'm gonna have to get back with you. I ain't sitting. I do for self. You know, when you do for self, you're getting it day by day. It's no guarantee that the money's gonna come in. So we gotta get a little bit, flip a little bit, get a little bit more, flip a little bit. So I said, brother, I'm gonna need a little time on that. He said, well, I tell you what, for you, I'm gonna let you get it for 60% off. I'm gonna give it to you for $777. I said, I'm still gonna need a couple of weeks though, because I just paid my rent. I just paid my cell phone bill, man. I got things in front of me. He said, okay, well, just let me know when you're ready. 2 weeks later, August the 18th, 2020. I said, okay, brother Ben, I'm ready. He said, okay, I'm gonna send you the link. He sent it to me. I signed up. But 3 days before that, or 5 days before, I'm sorry, I saw this brother on Brother Ben X's show, his podcast. His name was Jake Taylor Jacobs. And he was talking about something called the private banking blueprint, of how you and I could become our own financial and lending institutions, where we didn't have to have our money inside a Chase Bank. We didn't have to have it inside the Bank of America. We had the power and the ability to become our own bank. He definitely got my attention as somebody that was doing for self and being an entrepreneur. I said, I can be my own bank. And when I heard Brother Jake teach, I said, man, this man got to be a FOI. He got to know the teachings of something, because he got too much God in him when that man is speaking, and I can't find one thing wrong with what he's saying. You know what? I'm signing up. So I signed up for the private banking blueprint. They had a flash sale on that. That was on the 13th. Then I got with Brother Ben on the 18th for the $777. I said, okay, so I'm good to go. I said, so what do I need to do now? He said, I think you need to get inside the ABS tribe. I say, that don't come with the $777. He said, no, that's what we do, business coaching every month, weekly business coaching. I said, well, how much is that? He said, oh, that's $50 a month. I said, 50 a month? Damn, I just paid $777 and I just bought the private banking blueprint. Now you need another. I said, you know what? I'm already in the water now. Let me go on and I maxed my credit card out. I said, and the game plan, Brother Toure, was that if I can make enough money in the next 30 days, I can at least pay down the credit card so I had some breathing room on the card. And I joined on the 18th. I became an affiliate. And for those who don't know, when you are an affiliate, that just means that you're connected in some type of way as an authorized representative of the company to be able to sell their products and services to people. And if people sign up, you get a commission. Well, I didn't even know anything about being an affiliate. I've never been no affiliate. I've been my own affiliate my whole life. So when the brother said that I could be an affiliate, there were requirements. You know, you had to have so many followers on Instagram. You had to show proof of concept of how you've been able to do something with the teaching inside of digital real estate. Well, I was just 3 days in, so I didn't have no proof of concept. I had followers on Facebook and Instagram, and I called him on the phone. I said, man, I need about 250 more followers. As soon as I get them 250, Brother Ben, I'm going to sign up to be an affiliate. That way I can earn while I learn. That was the entrepreneur in me trying. I saw an opportunity. He said, no, you ain't got to wait. Go ahead and sign up now. I said, you ain't got to tell me twice. So at 5, I signed up, and by 5:30 that morning, I had completed the process. 6 hours later, the first person I signed up, guess who it was? Brother Hashim.
Hashim, yes, sir.
That was the first person I signed up.
Yes, sir.
And ever since I did that, within my first 10 days of being an affiliate, I had generated $749 as an affiliate inside the ABS tribe. Now, I was learning. I was doing the assignments, doing the homework, taking notes. Every week, I was applying what I was learning, but that affiliate money started looking good. It started coming in, Brother Toure. So by day 10, I was creeping up on $1,000 within my first 10 days. I said, golly, I ain't
10 days.
With no product and no service. I had my own products, but I set my products and services on the shelf for a minute because that money was starting to pile up.
Yes, sir.
And I said, a week or so later, I came inside the class. I said, well, who is the #1 affiliate inside the ABS tribe? Don't even show me what they look like. Better yet, I don't even need to know their name. Just show me their face. Because I want to be the #1. So it turns out it was a young brother named 11 Hertz, 24 years old. Turns out he was from Gary, Indiana, but he's living in Lafayette, Indiana. He was the #1 affiliate, and the brother had bought, from what he learned inside of the ABS tribe, he bought a Facebook page. They teach you how to buy pages the same way you can buy houses. Remember, because it's called digital real estate. So he bought a page for $1,200. And do you know, 48 hours later, the brother sold that page for $10,000.
Woo!
I'm going to say that one more time.
Whoa, wait a minute.
For y'all out there in the digital landscape, scrolling through the hood right now. Just
bring that beat back.
Pause. Don't comment. I said the brother bought a Facebook page for $1,200. And he sold the page 2 days later to an interested party for $10,000. Now, how many of y'all buying houses for $1,200 and selling them for 10, 48 hours later?
Man, who knew you could even do that?
See, because, Brother Toure, what I learned under Brother Ben and Brother Jake inside of the program is our social media sites, they are properties. The same way a house or a storefront is a property. This Instagram, this Facebook, your TikTok, your Twitter, all of these social platforms are really digital properties. And you can use them as private properties, right? Which a lot of us have been doing. All we doing is posting a salad that we made or a football game that we went to before Corona was on the corner. You know, that's all we was posting. A new outfit that we bought. So that was just like our house. But other people was using them for business purposes to promote, like how you've been doing with the Bean Soup Times. So you had your piece of property. But through a few tweaks and a few systematic strategies that you could learn inside digital real estate, you could scale and you could have multiple accounts, meaning you could have multiple properties. And so I began to learn, so I already own property. I always wanted to own property, you know. I didn't know I really owned it already. I just didn't have the right things inside my property to attract the proper customer. But if you got the right thing inside your house, just like when you go to the mall, so think of your phone as a mall. And every time you scroll, you're walking by storefronts. And if you see something in the window when you walk into a physical mall, you'll see a mannequin dressed up. And if the mannequin gets your attention, what are you going to do? You're going to step inside.
Right.
And usually there's a clerk or a sales rep. They say, how can I help you? And we usually say, I'm just looking. And they say, okay, well, let me know if you need anything. Right? So that's what happens on your social media. They scroll, and if you a sister on there with your backside out or your breast out, we don't know if it's feeding time or to go to the milk farm. We don't know what's going on. But we know you're sitting in the window like a mannequin. We say, oh, she look nice. Or we see somebody dressed up. Or we see somebody flashing money. That's what we put in the window. Now we walk into your store, meaning we go into your account. We start to look to see what you're posting. Do you have what I need in your store? And if you go to the mall and you saw something in the window and you walk in, but the store is empty, all they had on there was what they had on the mannequin.
Right.
If they don't have what you need in the store, what are you going to do? You're going to walk out of the store and you're going to find another.
That's right.
So that's what happens. This is why your followers don't increase. This is why you don't have engagement on your posts, because you're not having the right products and services or knowledge, wisdom, and understanding inside your private property. So you're losing money. Now, just to put that in context, I want y'all to Google this. There's somebody named Daquan. Daquan had an Instagram account, which we all know to create an Instagram account is free $99. Not $3.99, but free $99 to create an Instagram. It's free $99 to get Facebook. It's free $99 to get TikTok and YouTube, right? All these properties are free to acquire. But look at the beautiful thing about it, Brother Toure. You got these properties, but it's prime real estate. Why? Because the traffic is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Facebook got 2 billion people on it. Instagram got 1 billion people on it. TikTok got nearly 1 billion people on it. So you have half of the planet scrolling past your storefront. All you got to do is have the right thing in your window, and your vibe will attract your tribe. See, I'm giving y'all game that I've been learning inside.
Game.
My job is to make it plain. I think that's a superpower I got, to make it so plain that even a fool can't miss it.
Man, I bear witness. That's definitely one of your superpowers. And man, I appreciate the game you're giving right now. I think people are being inspired and learning from it. And you just giving a drop in the bucket of what's in digital real estate. So, but you talked about being an affiliate. So what's that number? Because you just got recognized as the top. You said you was looking for the top person. And now you just got recognized in a few months, and from August to now, as a top affiliate.
Well, no, I was going for the #1 spot in August. Now, y'all walk with me. And I'm going to come to Daquan in a second. I was going for the #1 spot. I wanted to be #1 in August. But I didn't even get credit for my first 3 signups in August because I used the wrong links. I was going so fast, I didn't even get the credit for the first 3 signups. Because every time somebody signs up, you get a commission, right? So by August 31st, which is only 10 days after I became an affiliate, I was in 2nd place. But in 10 days, I said, well, you know, I don't like that, but I'll go ahead and submit, since the brother did have a 21-day start in August, and I just came in the door. I said, but 11 hurts. I want you to do it again in September. I want you to beat me in September, though. So by September the 9th, I became the #1 affiliate inside the ABS Institute and the ABS Tribe. And from September 9th till now, I have been #1. Nobody has been able to catch me from September the 9th until now. And within my first 30 days, Brother Ben had his students to come on. He said, state your name and how much money you want to make a month. I said, well, my name is YoungKhanThaDon, and I'm currently making about $4,000 a month as an entrepreneur. You know, I know how to get out and grind and make it happen. But I would like to make $10,000 within my first 30 days. Some will say that's wishful thinking. Some will say that's a big number. I didn't know how I was going to do it, Brother Toure. But just like I had faith when I left the job and said, I'm going to try this God out. I'm going to try his program out. I said, I'm going to go all in, Brother Ben, for the next 30 days, and I'm going to see what I can make happen. But I would like to make $10,000. He said, oh, okay, next. He went to the next person. He said, how much you want to make? They said 500. He said, hold on. Why you think it's so small? They said, well, you know, he said, no. He said, it shouldn't be nobody on this call that does not want to make at least $2,000 a month from being a student inside the ABS Tribe of Digital Real Estate. So I felt pretty good naming a $10,000 number. I didn't know how I was going to get there. I said, well, I'm already making 4. That just means I need another 6 on top of it. And lo and behold, by day 30, I was at about $8,000. I was close, but not quite. I said, ooh, I'm getting there. So by day 43, I actually had made and accumulated $10,000. But now I wanted to make $10,000 just as an affiliate. So by day 59, another 16 days later, I had reached $10,000. By October the 18th, I had made $10,000 in my first 60 days as an affiliate. I say, oh, I think I found the right occupation. I think I found the right lane. I'll get back to my products in a minute. But when I tallied my products with it, I was at about 13 or 14K within my first 60 days.
Yes, sir.
And I was the number one. And not only that, Brother Jake and Brother Ben, they called me and they said, Brother Khan, Brother Jake told me, he said, I've been selling my whole life. He said, but I ain't never in my life met a salesman like you. He said, to make another YoungKhanThaDon would be like printing a $1,000 bill. He said, would you be willing to train the new affiliates as they come in? I said, well, I was doing that for free anyway. He said, well, now we're going to pay you to do it. We want you to keep doing what you do. Ooh, I said, that's some more money? He said, yeah, that's going to be some more money. I said, okay, that sounds like a deal. A week after that, Brother Toure called me back. He said, Brother Khan, man, your impact is being felt all throughout the ABS tribe. So we don't just want you to train the new people. We want you to train all of the affiliates. I say, oh, you mean something like, let me get this right. You want me to be something like a national director of affiliates or something like when we have a big conference or something, then I'll be in charge of all the affiliates. He said, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. I say, say no more. He said, and your pay is going to go up. I say, oh, you mean that's some more money? I said, say no more. Because I was doing it for the low, but now you're going to keep giving me money. I said, brother, I'm going to keep working hard. And so that's how I became the trainer, the official trainer of all of the affiliates, old and new, and my numbers kept going up. And so when I hit the $10,000 mark by my first 60 days, I said, so by my next 60, I want to see if I can make another 10,000. So my deadline, I said, I'm going to give myself to December 31st. So by December 30th, which was just 2 days ago, by December 30th, Brother Toure, I reached my $20,000 mark. So I made $20,000 just as an affiliate in 4.5 months in being a student and a follower of the great Brother BNX and Jake Taylor Jacobs. So I don't know what nobody else thinks about it. For those that want to say that it's a scam or them brothers is taking people money, hey, man, I got the receipts. I got all of the text messages. I got all of the documentation that's going to beat your conversation. I don't care whether you're in the Nation of Islam or out of the Nation of Islam. I don't care if you're on the street or you in the hood or you in corporate America or you're selling property or you're into banking. I want you to bring your receipts to me and show me where you can go and start from the ground up and make over $20,000 in your first 4.5 months with Corona on the corner. That's what I want to see. And when I add my products, see, I wrote the book right here, Brother Toure, on how to do for self. See, they don't know about that. I wrote 12 keys to doing something for yourself. I got books. I got music. You know, I got digital technology. You see that? That ain't just a business card, but you could pay me $10 and you could scan this card and have my album directly on your phone. Come on, man. I'm a student of the game. So when I throw all my other products in, I'm reaching toward $30,000. All within my first 4.5 months. So Brother Ben said, don't worry about having 100,000 followers. Worry about impacting 1,000 people. So my social media has grown over 340%. I'm going to say that one more time.
340%.
340% in 4.5 months, just on my Instagram alone. Oh, yeah, I got the metrics. I got the stats. I got the skills. I learned how to edit videos to where I could put that in my portfolio because they teach you skill sets. They teach you the skills that can help you pay the bills. So I learned my skills. So you see my videos, they look good. I got sound effects on them. I got the graphics on them. Hey, man, y'all call my number. My number should be up there. I can make your graphics look good for you too if you ain't inside digital real estate. Oh, but they came out with something else, Brother Toure. They launched a new thing. They doing a merger just when I was coming in. They doing a merger, Brother Toure. It's called BWO, which stands for Black World Order. Yeah, man, Black World Order. It is a merging of 5 millionaires. Brother Jake Taylor, I left that part out. That God made Brother Ben X and Brother Jake Taylor Jacobs, who became partners in February of 2020. By the time I came along, they had made they had made $1 million. In 8 months, they made
8 months. During the pandemic.
During the pandemic with Corona on the corner. So now those two brothers, they're partners in the ABS Institute and Digital Real Estate. They merged those. And then they teamed up with our brother, the legendary 19 Keys, one of the great thought leaders of social media right now. Y'all know the brother with the bandana on, with the star and crescent on. You know, you can't get away from Elijah Muhammad and Louis Farrakhan.
Come on.
19 Keys representing the minister, man. He touching the people with the wealth standard. Him and brother Chris Cole teaching you the science of Bitcoin and day trading if stocks is your thing. So they took their company along with the brother Derek Grace, the one that looked like Lil Wayne, you know, with all the tattoos on his face, with the third eye right here. The brother tatted up, man. He got the dreads and the braids all in his head. The one that's teaching his children, you know, financial knowledge, teaching them financial literacy. So you got 5 brothers: Jake Taylor Jacobs, brother Ben X, 19 Keys, Derek Grace, and Chris Cole. They have merged and formed a company that we will be able to buy shares in and have exclusive membership in for 2021, which will be the year of execution. So the first day that they made this announcement, now that I done made a few chips, a couple of coins, when they put the price out there, I signed up the same day. And I sent Brother Jake and Brother Ben a text. I said, I want to be the first one to buy my stock, buy my shares, be an affiliate, get the land, because they're going to buy land inside of the Black World Order. They're going to have their own digital currency inside of the Black World Order. Oh, yeah, man, they're going to teach you how to trade like they're trading. Because Brother Chris Cole, the man took $10,000, Brother Toure, and turned it into $180,000 in 14 months. I just learned that today.
14 months.
He took 10,000 and turned it into 180. So he's going to teach us not just how to trade, but he's going to teach us what to trade. He's going to show us, okay, I move my investment here, so you should move your investment here. See, Warren Buffett ain't going to tell you what to trade. He might give you some psychology behind the trading, but you got to find your way. But these brothers in the Black World Order, the BWO. So I'm a member of the BWO. I hurried up. I said, I don't care if it costs $5,000. I done made enough in there as a student I'ma just reinvest in myself. Why? Because I am the product. I am the business. That's my LLC is called Icon Enterprises. And CON is an acronym that stands for killing haters and non-believers.
Come on.
Yeah, killing haters and non-believers. But how do you kill them, Brother Con? You kill them with the results. You kill them with the facts. You kill them with your accomplishments. So I done took a whole lot of heads out at the end of 2020. And now this is day one. See, I'm starting off with a fresh interview. I'm on Bean Suit Time. So I killed a few haters today just with that. Oh, I wonder what I'm going to do. Oh, I wonder what I'm going to do on January 2nd. Because Brother B and them, they teaching me in the Black World Order and the ABS Institute that 2021, y'all, will be the year of execution. Knowledge is not the power. It's applied knowledge that gives you the power. You could have a library full of books, but just having books in the library is just a library full of books. The minister used the analogy like this. He said, have you ever seen a jackass carrying books?
Right.
He said, if the jackass carries books to the top of the mountain, has it become anything other than a jackass? He said, no, is still a jackass. It's just a jackass with some books.
With some books. Facts.
So now we have to take the knowledge that they are giving us, the wisdom, the understanding, the step-by-step guides, the how to make it happen. And we then have to do something, and that is apply what we're learning. And then you will see the results.
Man, brothers and sisters, y'all listening to YoungKhanThaDon. He's kicking so much knowledge and wisdom. Man, I appreciate you. And I know with that last question, I took you off the point you was making about Daquan.
Oh, Daquan. Back to the digital real estate. I'm glad. I appreciate that. Hey, man, we might have to do a part 2, bro.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Look, Daquan, remember I just said your properties is your Instagram, your Facebook, your Twitter, and you got to start treating it like that. So y'all be mindful of the content that you're putting, because the content is going to attract certain mindsets. It's going to attract attention that you may or may not want. This is why people getting robbed. This is why people getting stuck up. This is why people getting scammed, because you are advertising the wrong thing. But if you are giving knowledge, if you're giving wisdom, if you're sharing game, if you're giving out something that's going to help somebody, the next time you put a post up, all of y'all that's under the sound of my voice right now, before you hit post, ask yourself, how does it help somebody? Who does it help? In what ways can it help? If the answers are positive and productive, then go ahead with that post. And the more you do that, you will start to see your pages and your properties grow. But back to Brother Daquan. Daquan had his property, his Instagram, and he started out putting memes, right? Funny memes, or, you know, he might put a cartoon up, how you look when you get your $600 stimulus check. It might be a drop of water or something like that, you know, something funny. But he gained a following. Do you know that in September 2019, Warner Music Group stepped to Daquan and purchased his Instagram account? Now, when I say purchase, Brother Toure, all I mean is he had to turn over his username and his password. That's it.
That's it.
They paid Daquan. How much you think they paid?
How many followers did he have?
He had about 15 million, I think.
About 15 million?
15 million. How much you think they paid him?
They probably paid him.
I'm gonna give you 3 guesses.
I'm gonna say 3 million.
For a free Instagram account, right?
Right.
Free prop. It cost him free 99.
3 million.
This is for all y'all real estate gurus out here.
Come on.
He had a free Instagram account. Your first guess is 3 million. I'm sorry to inform you. That's incorrect. You got 2 more guesses, Brother Toure. I'm giving you 2 more.
So I'm going up, right?
Of course, you can't go down. 3 million ain't enough. This was a free Instagram account.
Free account. I'm gonna say 10 million. I'm not up. Not up enough. All right,
it wasn't 10 million. I said it was a free Instagram account. The man decked his storefront out with the right content, which I told you what the content was. That was guess number 2. You said 3 million.
Okay, all right. So 15 million followers, which is I'm gonna say they valued each one at $2. Let's say 30 million.
If each follower was worth $2, they gave him 30 million. Well, Brother Toure, sorry, brother. Not even close.
Not even close?
They paid Daquan. Y'all ain't ready for this. I want y'all to Google this. Y'all Google this right now. Daquan sells Instagram account for $85 million. Yeah, I'm gonna let that set in. I'm gonna let that set in the bean soup for a minute.
Woo, man, stir it up.
$85 million.
Woo!
For a free Instagram account.
And all he had to do was turn over his
username,
password.
and password. A property that he created for free. The same power and ability that many of you have right now. You got property, but what's on your property?
What's on the property?
See, what make the property value go up? What made Brother Ben get 500 million views? Hey, man, it's because the man got prime real estate. He got excellent content. He got excellent quality on his property. And the better your content, the better it looks. Stop. Unless you're in the food business, we don't need to know that you just had some chicken wings. How is that helping me to see your honey barbecue wings on your Facebook page?
Right.
And then some of us, we talk to these social media like they're a person. You know, I get tired of seeing good night Facebook, good morning Facebook. Facebook done became my friend.
Right, right.
And so we have friends in the imaginary world, but we don't have no friends in real life. So now we become socially dysfunctional. We don't know how to talk to one another. We've lost the art of human engagement because of Corona being on the corner. And we just LOLing right now. You know what I say LOL means? We are living online. So if your business is not online, you will not be able to go the distance because Corona ain't going nowhere no time soon. They already shut down San Francisco indefinitely. Come on, man. You couldn't even go out for New Year's Eve and watch the ball drop. No, the only ball that's dropping is America's ball. That's the only ball that's falling right now.
Unraveling.
If you don't make the right move at the right time and line up behind the right people under the guidance of the Honorable Louis Farrakhan, I know y'all don't want to do it. I know you want to say I ain't no Muslim. I don't want to give up my pork and I love white women. Hey, man, you can do what you want to do, but the proof is in the bean soup. The proof is in the bean pie. You could tell a tree by the fruit that it bears, and you can tell a man by his works. If you look at us in the nation, man, we clean cut, we sharp, we quick thinking, we fast moving, and we don't seem to be affected or as deeply impacted by Corona, which the Honorable Louis Farrakhan warned us now, whatever you do, don't take the shot. Don't take the shot. Now you can do what you want to do. They sending out letters to you. They saying they're gonna pay you $740 if you'll be a guinea pig and just take the shot. But they have not even tried. You don't even know what's in it. And I know I'm kind of off topic, but I'm on topic.
It's all good. It's all good.
This is valuable information.
That's right.
Man, don't set yourself up. Y'all must have forgot about the Tuskegee experiment, where they willfully injected syphilis into 400 black men and women and let them go out into the community and have sex and populate and infect thousands, possibly tens of thousands, and even hundreds of thousands of people without telling them. They let those black men run wild and have sex and just infect people. Don't trust it.
Right.
You took the polio shot and ended up with cancer itself.
That's right. That's right,
so
brother.
I'm just passing on to you what the commander-in-chief passed on to me. He said that this virus thing, it will not get any better. It's going to get worse. He said that it is a pestilence by God himself. It's bigger than Trump. Oh, it's bigger than Biden. It's bigger than Kamala Harris. It's bigger than the rulers of China. No, God is in control of this thing. And just when they thought they had control of it, it mutated. Oh, when it gets into some people, they say it feels like they're drowning. When it gets into other people, Brother Toure, they say it feels like they're on fire. So this thing, we have to be careful. Family, we got to shelter in place. You better store up on your water. Before the next panic happens, you better go get some water. You better get some non-perishable goods to put in your house. Hey, see, this is digital real estate right now. You are getting valuable information on the Brother Toure Muhammad Show. You getting it from the mouth of YoungKhanThaDon. And the more you can get what you need, You know that when you see Brother Toure, you say, oh, I better tune in. I better tap in. When I see Brother Khan or Brother Ben or Brother Jake or Brother Derek Grace or Brother 19 Keys or Brother Chris Cole, man, I better tap in to the Black World Order. I ain't even no affiliate for the Black World Order yet. They just signed the paperwork today to merge them all together. But all I do know is I got my receipt.
Yes, sir.
Say I'm in the game. Long as I know I'm in the game, hey, I'm going to be all right. And I'm coming. And I'm going to follow my example. So I don't know how much time we got left on your show, brother.
Man,
but
look.
I appreciate you, and I thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Man,
I love you, man, and keep doing what you're doing. Everybody don't have to do the same thing because God made us all good at something. Well, when you line up with the right people, a real education family.
Come on.
The word educate, at the root, it means to bring out that which is within. And the Honorable Louis Farrakhan told us on December the 12th, they might threaten you to tell you if you don't take the shot, you can't work here no more. Or if your child don't take the shot, they can't come to school no more. He said, great, wonderful, magnificent. Because with digital real estate, your school is right there on your cell phone. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said you could have a university at 3, or you could have a university under a tree, as long as you are teaching the universal principles of Almighty God. So that's what we doing today, fam. Turn your phone into a university. You know what I call my car, Brother Toure? When I get in my car, I call that Rolling University.
Rolling University.
Rolling University, man. Because every time I get in there, I'm going to turn on something that's going to feed my mind. I'm going to turn up and turn on an entrepreneur, somebody that can help me to elevate, because it's getting darker out here in this world that we in, family.
That's right.
The minister said that it will never go back to being what it was. That's over with. Oh yeah, that's over with. You might not want to take it, but I hate to be a bearer of bad news, but it's really good news.
It's good news.
Know how to adjust. Brother Aziz, my mentor, said that the difference between a pro and an amateur is that a professional can adjust when an amateur cannot.
Woo, come on. I love that.
So if you don't adjust to these times, you're gonna get left behind. Y'all remember when they first came out with computers? When they first came out with computers, and some of us didn't want to get no computers. We said, man, I ain't messing with none of that. You can't function without a computer now. So then not only was there illiteracy, meaning you couldn't read or write, now you become functionally illiterate.
Mm-hmm.
Now you become computer illiterate. But now the computer went from a laptop. Now it's down to a cell phone, and you can watch TV on your phone, right? You can bank on your phone. You can order McDonald's or McDevils or Taco Hell on your phone, right? They'll bring it right to your door with Uber Eats. You can do it all on your phone. But now guess what's happening, family? You becoming cell phone illiterate. You becoming app illiterate.
Come on.
So you're getting left behind. You're becoming the new Rip Van Winkle that's been asleep for 20 years. Don't even know how to send a text message. Don't even know how to check your email good. And you finding yourself having to work harder and struggle to achieve the same results that you tried to achieve last year. Don't get left behind, family. It's January 1st. You got the opportunity.
Man, YoungKhanThaDon. Man, I appreciate you. We've been over time for a minute. We went over time.
I'm sorry, brother.
No, you good though, because you flowing and the information was right and exact. So, but we definitely got to do a part 2. And man, I appreciate you. I love you. I love the message you gave. I love where the conversation went. And if you could do one thing as we close out, give us those 16 bars you gave to Brother Ben. And we're going, man, and we'll set up another time for the next show for you come back on for part 2.
Hey, to be honest, I don't even remember the bars. But I
know you got some bars.
Look, this one is called Handle My Business. Now check this one out. Here's the words to that. On the road to the riches, I gotta handle my business and grind until I get it, man. You already know. Got my ducks lined up all in a row. When you invest in me, you involved with a pro. Walk through the door. Got everybody watching me while I'm making that broccoli. You know it ain't no stopping me. My psychology, overall mentality, and my philosophy is be a boss, no apologies. A lot of these be envious and jealous because I'm way out of your league and I can tell it. If I get it for the low in the streets, I'ma sell it. Turn it from a handful of seeds to watermelons. My pocket is swelling. Nobody can stop it. I cannot wait to go make a deposit. Got to rotate my space in my suit to my closet. Call me a god every day. I make profits. Yeah. In the book of dollar bills about skills, if you will, turn to the first page where it says, thou shalt make all thy money multiply and try not to spend it in the worst way. Be not like those who are thirsty. So broken these streets need first aid. What I say is not a joke, that's wordplay. Tell them I hate to see you later, arrivederci. Gotta handle my business. Yeah, it's time to handle my business. I told you for sure when I come through the door, I'm a hustler for sure. I'm a handle my business. That's a little light, but y'all hit me up. 219-200-9949. Follow me on Instagram. Get with me. YoungKhanThaDon, Bean Soup Times, Toure Muhammad. Man, we in here.
Man, I appreciate you, man. Get that book. Get that iWork book. 12 Steps to Doing for Self. Y'all got to get that book. They get it on Amazon, right? You go to Amazon to get it?
Look, you can get it on Amazon. If you text the word book to 219-200-9949, I will send you the information immediately. So just text the word book to 219-200-9949 and I'll get you covered.
Man, we appreciate you. Love you, man. And we'll be talking to you again real soon. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Thank you, brother.
Man, that was it, brothers and sisters. We're going to close out with our sponsors. And, man, I hope y'all got fed today because I did. Love that, brother, 100%. So we're going to close out with our sponsors and we'll see you all on Monday.